Bonjour classe, ça va? Je vais bien, I'm doing well. It's a snow day. It's really snowy. There's already a foot of snow here in Connecticut and it's still snowing. Spring is just around the corner, at least that's what I hope. This is the spring 2017 class, so eventually we'll feel like it really is spring, I hope. I'm making you this video because I want to explain the group project a little bit, and it's really important that you watch the video till the end. Every semester I get questions that could easily be answered by watching the video, so please hang in there and watch it till the end. Thanks so much. The first thing I want to mention is that we are now in week 8. Week 8 is the last week of the first half of the course. So the first half of the course is weeks 1 through 8, and it counts for 50% of the course, and then the second half is weeks 9 through 15. So if you have any work that's missing, it needs to be in ASAP so that I can grade it and finalize the grades for the first half of the course. If for any reason you need an extension, that has to go through your site coordinator. So please have them contact me. All right, on to the project. I need you to know that the really important information and overview about the project can be found in week 6.5. That's the lesson number. So you can always refer back to that if you get confused. Right now we're in week 2 of the project. Week 1 was week 7, and you should have by now put your first draft into, like the draft of your document that is going to follow you throughout the course, into the Dropbox for week 7. So what I wanted you to do is make a template for your project that you're just going to keep adding to every week. If for some reason in week 2 you don't give me that same template, I'll probably give you a 0 just to get your attention, and I really want you adding to the same document every week. It's going to save you a lot of time down the road. So if if I give you a 0 at some point, don't panic. That just means, uh-oh, something's not quite right, and most likely there's a little note in the grading area saying please resubmit, and then I'll fix the grade, okay? So week 1 was your own work, just in the template. You should by now have signed up for a group. If for any reason you haven't, that's also in the wiki. There's a sign up wiki just for that. And there should be 4 to 5 of you in each group. I think most groups have 4 and one group will have to have 5. So the idea is to go into the wiki that corresponds to your country, and there's an orange button on the left that says pages. You click on that and go to the week in question. So that's really important, because if not, you won't know where everybody's collaborating. So this week would be week 2 of the project. You look for that, and I also pasted in every week of every project what it is that you're supposed to be doing. So you can go in there and say, oh, I'll take over this part, and then start researching. It's really important that you have your research done by Monday of the week in progress, so that your classmates can borrow, your part of the research. Also, I don't want you copying and pasting your work and turning it in every week. What you're doing is kind of looking at what everyone gave and synthesizing that information in narrative format. That means you're writing it down, this is what I learned. You're writing it kind of in paragraph, because that allows you to kind of really look and read the information and not just cut and paste it. Please keep track of your sources, because it's important that you cite them correctly at the end. You can look at the rubric for the final project as well. Other than that, I think those are the basics, so I don't want to drone on and on, but if there's something that I've said here that isn't quite clear, please ask. It would be good if you use the general questions forum, so that other students can see your question and my answer, and of course, I'm always happy to answer you personally as well in the PT area. Please always respond to my messages in the PT and follow up with my comments in the gradebook, and let me know if you have questions. I hope everyone's warm and safe. For those of you who are in different climates, I don't know if you miss the snow, but I really like the snow. Anyway, bonne journée, have a nice day, et à bientôt. Ciao, ciao.